They'll be calling you a radical. So that's Americo Vespucci right there. He's from Florence. And everybody started, says, well, he was just a map maker. Wasn't even. That's my whole fucking point. You need to learn to speak American. That's my whole fucking point. So, 500 years ago, right here, you see his statue? Oh, hell no, they hated him. So, let's do this. And this is no disrespect for him. This is actually paying out. He's a good young player. Come on, Kev. I'll fix it up when I got more than one hand. I can hold things. Okay, so anyway, you can see what I'm up to. And my point is, he's as close to the 10 as you get 500 years ago right now. Just my point is, nuclear energy they thought could be perfected, and man was perfect. The fuck he wasn't. This is as close as they got, and he never got there. He was a perfect 9. So, I'll put this on here. God, I need more one hand. I can do this. Come on. Maybe. Okay. There we go. Now why this? Because the original color of Florentine in Florence was red and white, right? Red and white. And that's what he did his whole life. They told him to stop, he sawed it in half. Red and white was the original color. Jerseys got washed, turned purple, they kept it. And I'll change this. I think I'll put this sticker on one of my posters and sign it. But, oh, I love this. It's a great freaking. So, the perfect 9, Michaelangelo. Like I said, when I go, you need to learn to speak American. He spoke Italiano, and you say, well, he was never even in there. That's my point. You know, how do we even call it America? We never called it America when I was a kid. We called it the United States. You know, so one day you'll understand my art form. Place, time, space matters. I'm there when I need to be. It's 500 years ago right now. 500 years of the High Renaissance. The capitulation. We found that perfect piece of stone in August of 1517. Then you go, you evolve. Come on, come on. You know, I like all these study groups and these academians and these universities. They know fucking shit. He was intense. He was physical. He was fucking vicious, actually. I mean, never finished anything? No. Neither Da Vinci. He hated Da Vinci. He spit on him. I mean, he was he kicked down the fucking doors. Do not kid yourself. He kicked down the fucking door. They fucking hated him. Why are you... I mean, all his paintings are painted over. You go to Rome, those paintings are painted over. They're not his paintings. The panty painters, his fucking friends, and they thought they were doing the right thing, just like they panty paint over my fucking work. So, they're not his paintings. None of his paintings are. There's one. I think there's one on wood panels. And so, one. But the sculptures are his. Why are you such a great sculptor, Michaelangelo? Simone. Because my wet nurse came from a family of masons. He used to hike and find his own stone in those days, but he claimed he found the perfect stone, and you know how imperfect it turned out being. Leopata in the Duomo right over there. In the Duomo. You know, they got the restoration of his unfinished piece. Leonardo, he never finished anything. Never finished anything, including the horse. Neither did Michelangelo. They painted side by side right here their battle scenes. How come Michelangelo's is gone, which was better than Da Vinci's? Because the guy who put Leonardo up on the pedestal, who wrote the narrative, you know, that's what they do. Just like the America Vespucci narrative had been written. They wrote the narrative. He's the guy that wrote the narrative, so he destroyed the battle scene. I mean, you think about that. You think about what they did to him. So his Libertà in the Duomo is, they had to pierce the arm back on. He tried to break it. He threw it fucking down. He's living in the bunker, hiding, fucking by candlelight. They wanted him dead. You know, holy Moses 88. That's his finest work, because it's totally imperfect. That's my point with nuclear energy. Hello. You thought it was perfect. No, that's the way, oh, we'll get to perfection. We'll get to perfection. No, we won't. He proved that 500 years ago today. So a cultural slide to the sea. The death, I mean, Fukushima's the capitulation to this rape the earth cultural fucking death spiral. The high Renaissance, the great art, got close to perfection. He got close. There is no such thing as human perfection, for we are imperfect. When you're going to fucking realize that? Imperfect. Stand tuned. Ode to Michaelangelo Simone. Ha! The great fucking plaster, the great sculptor, the great avant-garde, the great activist. He feared nobody or nothing. Stand tuned.